Otherwise, hello there, everyone. Daedric Time here, and welcome to Master of Command. Now, I am not gonna lie, I have seen very little gameplay of this game. I only know it's an RTS, but how this game operates, I've no deep idea. Otherwise, with that being said, I figured I would, have a fresh sort of... Shit, I lost all my words now. Right. I would do something that was a tad bit different from what I normally would do. I would also like to take a bit of a mention here that I'm gonna probably be solo streaming for at least a week or two. Because I kind of wanted to get away from the usual cast of people I stream with, and maybe, if possible, stream with a different set of people. But otherwise, it's gonna probably be like this for a week or two, and then I'll be back to streaming with Panda and Glitch like I typically would do. Probably Lemon too, though we honestly rarely do anything, but... Otherwise, it's gonna probably be a bit of a change-up in the cast. For a bit. But at the same time, I also wanted to do something that was... a little different. Well, I say a little different, I'm doing an RTS game, so I'm doing my bread and butter. But... something that was a little more cartoony. Now, I believe this game was made by a, historian historian... blah, blah, blah. I can't English. Oh, God. I almost wanted to say historian VTuber, but that's not correct. So, a historian content creator, I think. Cannot confirm, nor deny. But I believe the person that made this game also does YouTube history? At least so I hear. But we're gonna go ahead and get right to the game. So we have in the lineup the Kingdom of Prussia. The Brit-bongs here. Believe this is the Austrians, right? Haha, yes. The Habsburg monarchy. Right, I always forget about the Habsburgs. But still the Austrian flag, so... in a sense, it's that combined. You must be the Russians, right? Yup, you are the Ruskies. Alright. So you must be the Holy Romans, too, in addition. Which, by the way, that's kind of the reason why I got held up. And then, of course, the French. Which I will actually be going ahead and playing as this time around. I was tempted upon the idea of the British Redcoats. It would have been fun, but then... after talking to a dear good old friend, I thought, you know what? The French. So that way I can hear him complain in French. They're sadly not French himself, but he knows a bit of French, so... Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and continue with Tout le Français. Game difficulty. Masters of Command is balanced for seasoned strategist players. New to strategy games are advised to begin on major difficulty. You know... it's not like I haven't played an RTS before. I played plenty of RTSs. But this one, I have no idea. So we have Major, which is obviously easy mode. Colonel, which is normal mode, which I'll be playing. Brigadier... interesting. Wait. What's their death chance? Plus 35. Marshal. Alrighty. Oh. Randomizes world layout, enemy types, and other procedural elements to share with other players to play on the same layout. So is this game multiplayer too, in addition? Like, okay, that's very interesting. You know what? Let's just get into the game and see how it plays. Start your journey. Your very first campaign. Oh boy. We're getting into it. Did he ever get back to me? Speaking of... God damn it, where did I put phone? Ah! Well, while it loads... Welcome to the mission board. Your aide-de-camp has presented 3 locations to the campaign. Once selected, the other 2 missions are removed, and 3 new ones are generated later. Aha. Alright. So, I will be right back. It looks like I'm facing off against the Brit Bongs, no matter what I do. How very England and France of them to do. Okay, I'm back. Did he ever get back to me on that thing I asked? I am only interrupting this just to see if I ever got a response to that. Likely, probably not, but... well, it didn't hurt to ask. Oh, he did. And he sent it in a voice. Like, I'm supposed to translate... you know what? There's gonna probably be a moment where I mute the mic. Actually, I'll just mute the mic now. Alright, that answers that question. Same spelling, just different pronunciation. So, when I get to that point, I will have to remember that the pronunciation is different. So, continue. Mission board, each has unique side objectives like occupy, support, raid. Completing these objectives will reward either with a unique regiment or a doctrine. Haha, I see. So, by selecting the map icon in the bottom right corner, you can toggle the map view in order to see which regions you've conquered, or select a region to campaign in. Selecting a mission, press continue. Oh ho! So, I'm curious. Alright, so... France itself? Excuse me? We got redcoats in France itself? And we're talking of reinforcing the mainland. We're talking about reinforcing the freaking Rhineland. I think we have problems if the British are hitting the mainland of France. Or Flanders, for that matter. Alright, well... before I choose anything, I'm gonna mess with all these other settings. Welcome to your camp here. You manage your army. This is your starting brigade, which comprises of commanding officer regiments. You may drag and move your officer and regiments in different locations in the camp. Okay. When you select your regiment, you can see the equipment stats. Aha! Alright, so each regiment has its own equipment and stuff. That's very, very interesting. Customize regiment, click on the flat... oh, and I can even rename them, too. Alright, well, I already know the plans, so... here's your inventory. You may equip them... how very French. Wine and cheese, I see. At least I think this is wine here. I can obviously tell the cheese, but is this wine? Use your inventory. You may equip your regiment, town. You may also rename and customize your officer by selecting him. Alright, here we go. Once you're ready, you may exit the tent by pressing... okay, so right off the bat, I am... Victor Francis de Bourgail. Sounds very weird. Alright, you here, Charles, are going to be named simply... Duke. Yes, that's what I was told. Doug de... Phantom. Doug de Phantom. Or Phantom. Hell if I know. Oh, okay. Spirit rations. There we go. Let's see. Cheese rations. Okay. So now we have our, oh, and I can customize here. Okay, Tom. Rename an officer last name to Tom. I didn't name anyone to Tom. Okay, well that's funny. Alright, so... Is there a hat that's... hair? I'm even surprised I can do this kind of customization. Alright, yeah, it's pretty much basic as we can get. I think 6 will do. It's French, I'm not surprised it's gonna be a bit of blue. That's tempting, actually. Alright, I have decided. So our Doug the Phantom will have that uniform. And 2 brigades that he's got. It's French cavalry, so looks like Doug is going to be very much a cavalryman. And Irish Fusiliers. Alright, well, right off the bat. Oh god. Damn, I didn't think this through entirely. Oh god. What the hell was that from P5? What did they call that group again? Phantom Thieves. Right. I'm being dumb. So in this case, we'll say Phantom Cavalry, which will be the... Oh god, I can get very, very customizable here. Okay, I'm already enjoying this game, and I haven't even done anything with the battle mechanics yet. I gotta say, the customization is nice. Oh, boy. What is something very French? You know what? Here. There we go. Oh, I see, because the pattern. Okay, There. Actually, that looks kind of cool. I'm sure Mr. Frenchman himself would probably want it like this. Save custom... Oh, I can save that, for now. Okay. And I already know what I'm going to call you. Let's again change you to something... There we go. There we go. Can I also change the uniform colors too? That is freaking awesome. Alright, so... White. Okay, that's what that changes. Make that red too. I am sorry if this army is going to be very red and black. I'll try to make it at least a little more diverse in its colors, so... Oh, and I can change the hat color too. Man, this game is very customizable. I know, I should probably get to the campaign and not get too big on the customization, but I can appreciate that right off the bat. This is already one thing I am falling in love with, so... For the sake of simplicity, we'll throw that. I think we'll also have you bear that. Hang on, just to make sure. Okay, so that's doing that one. That's doing... Okay. I just want to make sure. Oh, God. Alright, well, I already know what I'm going to do. Leave that to that. Crossbelt will be... red. Trouser color is going to also be black. Lots of red and black in this army. I apologize again. Actually, no, red. Coat color... Yeah, we'll leave that as white. We'll leave that as white. We'll try again to diversify a little more. So that is... Doug! Set up. Can I change this guy's name? I cannot. So, I'm... Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Campaign, information, alright. Over here... I guess we'll say... Lewis Lee... Rick? The diamond. I know, this looks very dumb. Let's go ahead. There's nothing very Napoleonic here. Alright, first, hat's coming off so I can see what hair is available. I know, I'm doing all this custom setup, and then I get to the battlefield and I get my ass kicked. Calling it now! I mean, that would happen. That would be my luck. There we go. There we go. That looks more regal. That looks definitely more regal. I think to specify here, so that way it doesn't get mixed up. Did I do? I did. I did it stupid. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Lots of royal recruits here. Third. Worn muskets. Yeah, alright. I'm probably not gonna have the best equipment here. In fact, this is probably... Oh, I can make a new brigade too? Alright, well... Right off the bat... Everyone in this whole goddamn battalion... Is it battalion or regiment? No, brigade. Everyone in this whole goddamn brigade in mine is going to be a goddamn ginger. I have already decided. It is going to be the rise of the gingers here. Okay. Ah, no cyan. either... Well, I guess that's as close as a sign as I'll get. Green... Black. Take the crown. A mandate to rule. Like another Frenchman who did. Alright. What am I customizing? The hat? I forgot about that. Alright, well. There. Just like I said, I'm going to command a lot of gingers, so... Wait. Okay, that does that one. That's that one. I think you'll also be red. Green. There we go. Last one. I apologize for taking 1,000 years to get ready, but I like a personalized army. It just feels great. This time I'll invert that. Actually make it green this time. Redheads. Red coats. In green. Alright, there we go. Alright! My Christmas brigade is ready. So let's see. Joker Fusiliers, diamonds. You know, let's look at the upgrade tier. Alright, and see what can be done here. Select a regiment and you need to upgrade, compare stats. Okay, so let's see. We've got... Alright, Fusiliers of other nations, I see. Swiss, Irish, French. Volunteers, the Fusiliers. God, I can't English. French Provisional Cavalry. Dragoons. Hussars. Glandomé. Huh. Okay. I believe I am as ready as I can be. Is there a way I can save? No? Okay, well... I don't like how Central France is already in trouble. So, let's see. Reinforce 4 outposts. Reward Irish Grenadiers join the army. Alright. Secure 5 battlefields. Reward Frontlines Focus Doctrine. Flanking fire damage -5. It's this one. God damn it. That's... What's this one? Okay, I think I see what's going on. So, Swiss Grenadiers, Irish Grenadiers, or 2 French veteran Fusiliers. What's up? I am finally deciding after everything. Otherwise, welcome, Skylar. I'm about to delve deep into a campaign on Master of Command. I've never played this game. I just got done customizing. Assault and Mastery. 1 in your army. Grand Levee. New brigade cost is minus that, but it will cost more resources. Okay, I see. Alright. We're gonna reinforce Central France, because Those pesky Brits are already in France itself, then what is even the point in trying to go into the Rhineland? And where the hell are they coming from? Holy Rome? Is this what you're telling me? There's no way this can be set during the Napoleonic era. It's the Kingdom of France, not the French Republic. Just to make sure. Yeah, Kingdom. I can barely see that. Alright, here we go. Continue. I'll take screenshots just in case. Generating map textures. Okay, War is upon us. General, your army stands at the frontier. Though modest in size, your forces are disciplined and in good order. A nearby depot lies ahead, lightly defended, and it will serve as a starting point to begin your campaign. You'll need to press on forward soon after. The land is open and the roads clear, ideal for seeking out skirmishes and encounters. Engage patrols boldly, even the ones larger than your own. Their troops are of lower quality, and their spoils and equipment will serve your army as well. We will await your progress. You have entered your first campaign. To rejoin... Wait, hang on. You have entered your first campaign region. It is crucial to seize the enemy depot nearby and engage the enemy. Excuse me. Afterwards, you move on and look to engage patrols, even if they are larger than you. They are typically weaker and provide great resource income and loot. Over time, the enemy headquarters will build and come and attack you. You must recruit new units and build a formidable force in order to destroy it. Alright, so I gotta defeat the enemy headquarters. You may navigate the region by using WASD or drag the middle mouse button. Okay, so I don't point and click. I literally move the army. Got it. Use the right mouse button to move your army and attack. Okay, or I can. Okay, no. I get it. I'm being stupid. WASD to look at the map and right mouse button. So it's got a bit of Mountain Blade to it, where I think time stops when you stop, but as you move, time will also progress. That makes sense. So that's very Mountain Blade-esque. Terrain matters. Road allows your army to move much faster, whereas forests and rivers slow your army down. Mountains cause your army to lose supplies. Okay, that makes sense. Quicker, but provide a greater line of sight, which can be useful to spot nearby settlements or enemy armies. Your main and side objectives are listed in the top right corner, along with the date and game speed. The campaign is played in real time. If you're ever caught in a bad situation, tap the space key to quickly pause. Okay, so that makes sense. On the left hand of the screen are your army stances. Each has a different effect to aid in your journey. However, hover over the stances to see what each one does. Oh, alright, well, I'll review that. In the top left of your screen, you can see your resource and doctrine, which are your impact army, which earn resources by completing encounters, visiting towns, and winning battles. There's a nearby supply cache that will assist you in your campaign. Alright, so this is no doubt probably that first little thing to get you enticed into the game, to say, I'm good at strategy, I can do things! That's just the first battle. Pretty much like, oh, what game did this? I know it was a Warhammer. Sorry, Warhammer. It was Total Warhammer 3 that did this, where I think you can always win the first battle, so as long as you're playing as the major lord, obviously, and you're not playing a minor lord like I done multiple times over. Okay. Ah, God. Drink got in my eye. Alright, so... Good. I can save, so we're gonna say... Diamond Stream... Okay, it doesn't accept spaces, so Diamond Stream... I keep pushing space. Save completed. Resume. Okay, so... having a quick look of the map, I've no idea. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can. Alright. Where is the main enemy settlement? Is this it? Is this the thing I need to defeat? This thing here. This little Brit-bong army that is sitting here. Damn Brit-bongs. For too long, the silly English with their fish and chips have shat on us cheese and wine folk. But it is time for the cheese and wine folk to fight back and win. Otherwise, curse those crooked tooth people sitting there laughing at us. Okay, anyway. March? Forced march? Hell no. Raid. Steal resources, but must be done near a settlement. Take 5 throws per regiment in a day. Settlement receives pillage condition. Army is immobile. No. Drilling trains your troops and officers. Ammunition is needed for training. Per day. Crap. Forage. Foraging receives... Aha. Okay. I think I get what I'm doing. No, it's right, isn't it? Encounters are campaign events with positive or negative outcomes. Hover over the options to see details. Some side objectives require completing encounters to earn their rewards. Alright, so... Your Grace, a lightly guarded supply post lies before us, but a handful of enemy stragglers stand watch. Within its walls, we... blah, blah, blah. English! I don't speak it! Within its walls are captives and stores of provisions and powder. If we strike swiftly, we may seize one part of the stock, or free the prisoners before the guards can muster a defense. Our scouts report their strength is a slight, and our men are confident the fight will be ours. Okay, how do I want to do this? Free the prisoners. That will give me some reservists. Quite a weak detachment. Ooh, God. Okay, so... I presume the blue is my ammunition. I presume the green are my peeps, and my red here is meat. And the gold is obviously gold. Alright. I cannot sit by and watch as fellow cheese and wine people are imprisoned. We're going to free the people, because that's what I've decided. I will take the army and take my mandate to rule. Wait, hang on. Can I fix the... No, okay. Oh, okay, it's... I think whatever brigade is selected that's in the front. Alright. Oh. This army is pursuing you. To battle! Inspect your enemy's regiments, officers on the right, by hovering over them. You may choose to begin the battle by selecting the crossed swords or retreat with a penalty. No, we aren't gonna run from these freaking crooked tooth people. They've sat there for too long, and they made fun of me for enjoying cheese and wine, and now they shall suffer. You know, never mind those friends that say, no, no, not the French, anything but the French. Okay, so... These guys must be so green that they've never fired rifles before. Yeah, it's the best the Brit-bongs could throw at me. I'm convinced we're winning. Never mind, the first thing I see is someone getting shot in the chest. No, 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 no. It's fine. We will win. I will take the army and win with it. I cannot deny my mandate to command. At the start of the battle, every battle, you may reposition your units during the deployment phase. Okay, so a little bit of Total War. That's cool. Configure your unit stance before the battle begins. Hold left click to drag the box. Alright, so scroll mouse to zoom in and out. CB to change the camera's vertical. QE to change the horizontal. If you want less restrictions with your camera, go to options and by selecting escape. Ah, so just like Total War. Okay, I got it. I gotta go turn that on so I can have a look at the battlefield and zoom where I want to do things. Hold shift to speed up camera right, shift to slow it down. Right shift to... Oh, left shift to speed up the camera, right to slow it down. Cinematic mode, right shift plus F, hides UI. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I guess you want to get scenic here. Use the buttons to change the battle speed. Alright, so this feels very much like Total War. Empire Total War, to be exact. So, settings... I think that's under... Aha, toggle free camera. Free camera is not recommended as the game was originally built for one perspective, but it will allow you to have more freedom to rotate the camera. Yeah, well, you know what? That's what Total War has always wanted. I played strategy game before, I know what I'm doing. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Okay, I see, I get it. The idea is because they could have things lying in wait instead of being able to take it from the enemy perspective. You know, that's kind of dumb. That's what I liked about Total War. At least, if I wanted to, I could, like, zoom in, flip around this... Oh, hi! They do have a model that's 3D rendered. It's not completely cartoony. Alright, and here we are with our, believe Diamond Legion here. My Diamond recruits. I will turn into legionaries of some kind. Or, excuse me, Fusiliers of some kind. I just have yet to decide what I want to do. Alright, so... That's what worries me. So, Doug here. Oh, brigade officers. Brigade officers, which are always attached to your 1st Regiment and brigade, grant a moral buff to any unit inside the blue command radius. Officers have traits that buff their brigade, 1 to 4 shown with portrait. Officer skills apply passively at all times, even if their unit commander outside of the command radius. Each regiment shows 2 bars. A green for strength, which is like health, and blue for morale. Okay. And I presume the one that's at the bottom is the reload time. Low morale will force the unit to retreat. A unit at 0 morale becomes shattered and cannot be rallied, which makes sense. Remember, your regiments will automatically target the closest enemy in range. Right-click on an enemy to change targets. Yep, so like Total War, pretty much. Alright. And our, fish and chips friends are... Why are they dug in here? Are they gonna hit me with one and have the other defend? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but, you know... Alright. Oog. Where are you? I want to put you guys here with the intention to flank. Generals. General provide the strongest moral buff to nearby units. Allow our regiments to fight longer. Okay, I see. Where are you? You're in the back. Me. Okay, so this is what I want. Provides the highest firepower, but slower movement. Flexible. Allows you to draw any formation without restriction. Provides very quick movement, but much slower firepower. Attack column. Provides quick movement and high charge damage, but lower firepower. Alright. I think I know what I'm going to do. Line going to here so I can bring all the firepower to bear. Doug. Oh. Can I select individual units? Put in attacking column. Formations matter. Long lines move slowly and suffer bigger morale shocks from fire. Denser formations move faster and feel safer, but trade away firepower. Attack columns excel at charging and maneuvering. They're easier to hit, more damage taken, but lose less morale when hit due to tight cohesion. Marching columns are for repositioning. They're extremely vulnerable and sacrifice most firepower for mobility. Alright, so... allows me to draw any formation. Alright, so... cover is 37. I also want to be somewhere where there's cover, too. Alright, I think that's enough with this. Let's go on the offensive, I think. Or are they going to take the battle to me? Are you taking the battle to me? I think you're going to take the battle to me, aren't you? Okay, so this is what we will do. I don't like how there's a house in the way. Is that a hill? I don't know. I could just wait for them to come to me, but I'm feeling like I should do something, so... Positioning. Proper placement wins battles. Every regiment has an effective range within the damaging scale. Hold tab. You know, this is very much like Empire Total War. We're gonna be methodical here. I keep wanting to turn, but I keep forgetting this is not Total War. Advantageous terrain. Place your units in rain and favorable terrain. Hills boost accuracy. Hedges, buildings provide strong cover. And forests give cover, but slow movement. Reduce accuracy. Okay, so... I don't know what is going on. Are they going to attack me, or they want me to move to them? Alright, it looks like they want me to go to them. That's fine. I don't mind being on the attack. Actually, maybe this is for the better that I do this. In this case, me. Move to the hedgerows along here. No, they are on the move. God damn. Britbungs, make your decision. Are you on the attack, or are you going on the defense? Oh god, this is such a slow move. Okay, Doggo... You know what? Attacking column. Because I want you to go here. Is there a move quick button? Is there a run button? Aha! Okay. There is. But let's reserve that for when I really need it, because I don't know how stamina works in this game. Maybe I'll hold up right here. So I feel we're gonna eventually be within their immediate range. You should also move up, so that way... I don't like this anymore. This is looking like it's gonna be a disaster. But I'm committed. We're going to do the thing that we do best. And I mean, I say we, I mean... I'm going to do as I... Hi! We're already in battle. Go here, because I don't want you accidentally getting hit, so... The diamond troops are already fighting. Alright. You're hitting them. They are behind cover. That is going to be characteristically annoying. Alright, so... looks like they intend to do things. Alright, so... shoot them instead, because I feel they're probably the easier target. Run is enabled. Don't sprint for too long. Stamina reduces combat effectiveness and slows movement speed. To recover stamina, keep the unit stand still and out of combat. Yup, just like in Total War. Alright. Charge! Okay, how are we holding here? Yeah, I think I need to be moving this along, so pursue them. You get over here. Because I know what I want to do. Okay, fine. You know what? Break off, because chasing cavalry is kind of pointless. Alright, so... we're going to do the thing that should probably be done with the cavalry. Or are they smart enough to shoot from no, okay. So, say, is this like Empire? Yeah, this is definitely like Empire. They're definitely giving my center hell. Maybe it was a good thing I chose the prisoners and not anything else. You know what? I'm gonna leave you nearby. I have a bad feeling. Is that gonna turn around and rally? If it leaves, I could probably use you to hit them from behind. Go ahead. Oh, shit. They're turning around. Alright. Go ahead. While their backs are turned, move up. Alright, they are off, so I think I'm free to hit them from behind, because I don't think they're gonna... Ow! Ow! Alright. Move up. Charge them! Their backs are turned. Okay, you know what? Also go ahead. Lock melee. Lock melee toggles melee in favor with it. Toggle again. Hang on. To their bayonets, increasing. Okay, so they already have that. Okay. Charge them! That's right. Cut them down! Ha ha ha! Oh. Wait, I don't get to route them up? There's no mop-up operation after this. Once they're beaten, that's it. They're beaten. Alrighty, well... a victory for me. I gotta say, win your first battle. Alright, so a little bit of that. So, winning a battle. Well, fuck, Commander. You earn spoils of war. Choose to ransom, conscript, or exchange. Proceed to... Oh, prisoners to proceed. Okay, battle loot. Regimental flag, basic, shepherd's axes. Okay. Veterancy, ransom, okay. Let's conscript these fish and chips. Ow. That's not surprising. During battles, your units may suffer casualties and lose some ammunition. It is up to you to retain more soldiers in your regiment, as they will not replenish on their own. Replenish your regiment by dragging the green health bar to the right. This consumes reservists. The same can be done with the yellow bar. Okay. Regiments hurt. You may also select this button to add manpower or ammo to all units. Okay. A quick way to do that. Unit requires a few days to fully recover. Depends on the unit themselves. A regiment earned a promotion. When you have gained enough veterancy, you may promote... Okay. Ooh. So, let's go ahead. Replenish those guys. Replenish them. Ammunition. Ammunition. Hi. The shows has arrived once again. Welcome, welcome. I'm apparently out of ammunition. Alright, so let's see. Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay, I see. So... Can I... No. Okay. Oh, I see, because it goes... No? Alright. Well, I'm learning things. So let's see. Rule per arms adopted by irregulars and light infantry doubles as a walking stick and a weapon with the added benefits of hacking out field works. Okay, that sounds useful. Let's... Ha! I see. Basic. What's this one do? Ah, okay, excellent for charge. Alright, I understand. I get it. Cannot be equipped. Once a rallying now, spoil war. Some see dishonor in trading it, others see profit. Aha, okay. Then wood. These iron tools make reloading smoother, less prone to breakage in the heat of battle. I'm going to take a moment to go use the restroom, and I'll think things through a little more. But I will BRB. I will leave the music, so let me find... I will be right back. Alright. I return. I am back. Back to my mandate to command. In a game that's actually kind of fun. Enjoying it so far, actually. Alright, so... let's go ahead and get out of that. And save, because... I just have that bad habit of doing it. Wait, what did I name the thing again? Oh, and it auto-saves. Oh, well, rip. I'll just get rid of that. And rename it. There. Now, let's see, training those reservists. Settlements. This is a settlement view. Here you may trade your items, purchase new officers and regiments, or sell your goods. You may purchase provisions, reservists, and ammunition by using the buttons at the top of the screen. Alright. Settlement modifiers have also been seen here, which can affect the goods and prices. Alright. Cavalry recruitability is... let's see. So... refill my ammunition. A little more provisions wouldn't hurt. Town Square. This is the trade screen. Your inventory items and trailers are on the left. Well, the shop owner items have... aha, trailers. I think that's cash, is what they're saying. On the right side. You may... okay, so... cross pendants basic. Is there a dishonor in selling this, really? I will buy 2 of these. We will embrace the power of God here. There we go. 1 looted thing for some crosses. Alright, so that's the town square. The quartermaster. Oh, I see. So each one sells something different. Okay, this is making sense now. Barrack. Continue purchasing a regiment. Royal recruits. I am dirt poor. I can't even afford any recruits. I definitely do like this blend of Total War and Mountain Blade already. That is really good. I definitely would probably be picking up recruits. Only so that way I can train them. Powder House. This sounds like where I would go for special kinds of ammo. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, and we're gonna run the most basic of things. Could I... yeah, we'll get some extra ammo, just to have it, just in case. Alright. Because it never hurts to be prepared now, does it, chat? Then again, I am also learning this game too, so... that looks like an encampment. That looks like an outpost. Alright, secure... oh, reinforce 4 outposts. Alright, we'll hit up that encampment and then hit that outpost, so... so let's see... Field Hospital. Your Grace, the encampment has been repurposed into a field hospital with Traropalans, hung and embodied men lying on pallets. Both within and without to surprise, the wounded enemy wear enemy colors. You may spare them and make use of the place jointly, or drive them out and claim their grounds for our own wounded alone. Mercy or expedience has such a cost. Treat their wounded in hours. Okay. Doctor in field hospitals or sanitary conditions. I don't. You know, I will do the merciful thing. I will share this field hospital. I'm going to regret it. But it turns out that we, the wine and cheese people, are no different than the fish and chips people. Otherwise, in a sense, you know, it's not that bad to... Okay, here we go. Friendly's under siege. An outpost of ours lies encircled by enemy forces. Their stores run low, and their guns are nearly spent. A message was slipped through their lines, requesting immediate support. If you march right to their relief, the garrison stands ready to fight alongside us. One of their gun batteries shall be placed under our command for field duration. Field engagement isn't a march into the relief. On space, a tough enemy with 1 artillery regiments. Wait and strike when the enemy is weak. 7 days passed. Strength in numbers or command initiative. Alright, we're going in at once. New unit received. I am outnumbered. That's annoying. So let's see. Oh, God. So, compared to me... Yeah, I don't like this. Strong one, but let's see how it plays. This is probably where I fuck it up, but you know what? At least I tried. Do they have artillery? They do. How long-ranged is the one I've got? Oh, that is pretty long-ranged. Could I go on the defensive? Can I back you guys out? No, okay. It has to be within the zone. Got it. So we'll put that here. Alright. Okay, that's dumb on how they do that. Yeah, I wish they had command groups. Okay, here... Do I? I mean, that'll give me more guns to bear. Elevation. Oh, God, this is the worst. Alright, well... That artillery is being moved up. Toggle limber... Deploy. I think they're taking it to me, right? No, they are not taking it to me. Yeah, they are taking it to me. That's not to say. Come on, you guys have numerical advantage. Like, I'm looking at you guys, and I'm looking at my... Okay, well, I do have bigger regiments. But I do think they still outnumber me, even then. I forgot to upgrade you guys. Fuck. Alright, well... Well, I think this is when I screw it up. I don't know if I should have waited to engage, or maybe I should have waited for them. But let's try out the battle. This either ends up being very costly, or... They are in huge cover, though. That's the thing. Can I defense in depth this? Can I maybe consider backing up just a bit? Because that's honestly what I want to do. I actually kind of want to fight this battle not in the current situation I'm in. You know what? Let's see if we can do that. We're gonna defense in depth this idea. What I'd like to do... Ow! God! What the hell happened? You opened fire. Is that what happened? Alright, I have no idea. Did you just shoot the ground? What the hell happened? Alright, well... We're gonna back this up a little bit. Because I want them to be out in the open. That way, it'll force them to have to do things. I don't know what the hell happened. The cannons didn't explode, so at least there's that. We're gonna back it up a bit. Or maybe they shot me. Ha ha. That's what happened. I know what I want to do, but the problem is... I don't have a clear path. Alright. Can they shoot above infantry? Is this what you're telling me, game? Because I will say, this is very different from what I would have known. I mean, alternatively, I don't know, but then the problem is I run the risk of shooting my own men, and that's the thing that worries me, is actually shooting my own troops. You know what? Yeah, let's back it up. Because that puts them in the forest. I don't want them to be in the forest, because that's excellent cover. I'll at least keep them mostly out. They are trying so hard. They know what they want to do, but the thing is I am not giving them the satisfaction of it. Not easily, at least. Alright, I guess we can see. If the game does what I think it does, that would be great. but if it doesn't, well, then at least I know. I doubt it, because I feel this is going to end up hurting my own. Alright. Maybe I can sneak you guys around. I'm going to try, at the very least. That cavalry is my only worry, but if I can knock out the artillery and then charge the other way around, that would probably work. Alright. I want you guys to move in. Be prepared to keep them busy. And just like Wellington, we're going to deploy a line formation. Alright. Perfect. This is where you guys sneak around quickly. I want you to do that, so that way I can engage the cannons. My main worry is where that... Oh, shit. 2 units of cavalry. Of course, they're using the forest to their advantage. We'll back it up even further so we can negate the forest advantage and force them into the open. Keep it going. I don't know how much stamina you've got. You got no range. Stamina. Okay, that's what you got. Let's keep it going. I see you're taking an interest in my cavalry. Alright. Attack column. Quickly. Oh god, that's gonna be horrible. Yup. Fuck. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, charge the river. Well, this is ending horribly. I don't think I'm winning this. Alright, well, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, this is not good. At the very least, I can cut the field artillery down. Yeah, that is a battle lost. Alright. Fix bayonets. Oh. And prepare to charge these guys. Very brave of you to do that. Yeah, I don't think we're coming back. Well, maybe. If we do, it's a desperate comeback. I dealt with their artillery, which is the thing I wanted to deal with. Oh, this is what worries me. I don't know if you can... You know what? No. Oh god, you are out of stamina. Maybe you hold off for a little bit. Alright, back it up. Get out of the way. Ow! Jesus. Maybe I should have equipped the crosses before I sent you guys into battle. Yeah, I think you guys could have used a little bit of that before this happened. Where's the cavalry? That's what worries me. I see what you're getting ready to do. I lose the cavalry, it's pretty much over. Because at this point, it'll be at their leisure. How I am supposedly winning is beyond me. You know what? Forget it. Charge! This feels very desperate. Yup, forget them. Hit those guys. How do I not do a move? There we go. Want you to move here so you can rally them. Rally these guys. Charge full on in. That's it. Levy en masse. Oh god. Where are you? No. Everything I do because it's required. This is just desperation. If I win, this is just because things were so desperate. How about you hit those guys? God, this is just gunsies. Gunsies at large. Hit these guys. Cut them down. Alright. Force the Brits into a retreat. This is what it all boils down to! Ow, I ate that. For lunch. Alright. You know what? Charge those guys that are incoming. We just keep hitting them from behind, maybe we can win. Sometimes all it takes is a brave commander. I know, you guys are tired as hell and you want to rest, but there is no resting here. Alright, you guys have fled. You know what? In fact, attacking column. That is the idea here. We'll attack in a column. I know you're taking crack shots at my commander. I need you guys to really attack from behind. Alright, hit them from behind. Their backs are turned. We can cut them down. Alright, you're gonna need to hurry. And if necessary, throw yourself into the thick of it. Okay. This is a very costly battle. Very, very costly. This is all I have. You know what? I've decided. Attacking columns. Forget this. If we do this, we're going down in a blaze of glory. Just to make sure that they don't come back. Halt. And halt. Aha, I see. You know what? No. In fact... Nope. Move in to help. Charge them. Rally those guys. I need you guys to be a cohesive fighting unit. It's the only way I can still beat the Brit-Bongs. Do you have, like, a special rally button? I feel that's what you need. You need a rally thing. Like, here. Rally. No, well, I've tried. When in doubt. Oh, their back is turned. Alright, well, sort of good news. I feel like I'm actually doing this. But bad news simultaneously, I am going to have lost a lot of troops. That is what I call a costly victory. That was desperate, to say the least. Victory, but at what cost? British infantry were famed for their fire discipline and saw multiple attacks by the French cavalry. Oh, God. Victory at Chantilly. Provisions. Oh. Oh, God. You know what? No. That begs veterancy. Alright. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, so we can do some upgrading here, and I probably should. So let's see. Upgrade. Fusiliers. I want someone that can actually shoot. Accuracy. French Grenadiers. Regiment size will be brought down, but okay. It's over here. Oh, more Fusiliers. Okay, so lots and lots of Fusiliers. Right, well, is there any difference between these, let's say the Swiss, compared to the French? Slight up to the Malay, Irish. Okay, so Irishmen are accurate, but they're smaller. Better on the Malay. Ah, you know what? Yes. We will upgrade to that. That is what I have decided. You will be my shooting formation. Crewman Royal. Diamonds now been upgraded. I'm going to now rename you to the First Diamonds Legion. As for you, 2. I think I'm gonna do very much the same. The second Diamond Legion. Oh, I can also disband regiments. And I can move you over too. Okay. I need to purchase a new brigade, but I also need a new commander too. Enduring, fierce. You know what? Actually, I think I'm liking that. For you, upgrade. I think I'll go ahead. More stamina. Quicker on the reload. Charge and melee are crap, so you do upgrade to that, so no, not yet, not yet. France, you have a very interesting tech tree, shall we say. Do I want to rule Swiss or do I want to rule German? The question I should be asking myself is which of the German city-states was more friendly to France? You know what? Let's roll with the Swiss. Oh. I guess I don't have enough for that upgrade, do I? No, that requires 5. Okay. I'm being stupid. Then let's just do this one. Alrighty, so... Next. Oh, alright. I guess you are already decided you wanted to be with the Irish. Alright, well... I really want the Grenadiers, because... yeah, I want the melee upgrade, so you're gonna hold off on that. Alright, I have decided. I need to start equipping my army. You have God on your side, because that is what I am decided. God will be with you. Also, you need to be able to reload better. Charge. I need things with more accuracy. Alright, well... I think you're the better one, so you'll have the T, so you can actually aim. Yeah, I want you to actually shoot. You will get the cheese. And what about you? I don't think accuracy matters, so you'll have that. Oh. You'll have that one. Alrighty, so... can I actually equip you with another? No, I can't. Alright. Seeing that no one comes and asks for it. Water buckets. Buckets. Yeah. So that way we can do the reload time. Oh. Right, I should probably customize you. Alright, well, I want to more emphasize on the red this time. So you will be... Let's roll this one. Kinda blends in, but that's fine. Green and red. Redheads, because I have already said I am commanding all of the redheads. Everyone will be a ginger. Oh. Aha, I see. More red. Alrighty, so predominantly red coats here, but mixed with a little bit of black and green. I know, you think being the French I should be blue, but no, I am more red. And I should probably quickly make an edit to you too, because I forgot to do this earlier. So, hair color, black. There we go. Alright, so I should probably hold up on another outpost, because I barely won that other one. I think ammunition is definitely going to be in store, so, okay, your ammunition is indeed limit. Give me some recruits. Actually, good chunk of recruits, provisions. I wonder if the supplies in the towns are limited. I feel they probably are. Hold on, what did I do the naming convention for? Okay, so... I keep instinctively hitting space to remember that there is no space here. Alright, here we go. Starving garrison, your grace. The men here are gone, hollow-eyed for weeks. They have gone without proper rations, and their last of their horses were slaughtered days ago. They beg for relief. If we are able to part with provisions, we may yet bring them back from the brink. Provide enough food, offer them little food. Abandon them? Hell no. Cook a good meal and consolidate forces. Alright. That's fine. What are my doctrines again? Grand levee and assault in mass. The French are numerous. You know, I wonder if they'll ever have the... No, because they were city... you could still get away with that. Yeah, you could have the Italians in this. It'd be fun to play as Italy. I mean, you've already got the Holy Roman Empire, for God's sake. You could probably get away with some of the Italian city-states. Or Spain. No, because they're the Habsburgs, that's right. They were called the Habsburgs at the time, I believe. Was it? I can't remember. Wait, hold on. I want to look it up. This is bothering me. I feel like I should know, but I don't. Here we go. Oh. Can I see, perhaps... Yeah, okay, maybe. Because when I think of the Habsburgs, I also think of Austria. Because that's the only time I've ever heard the Habsburgs actually mentioned. It was Austria, but it could also refer to Spain, too. But then I did see the Austrian flag, so I think the Habsburgs are more in reference to Austria. Alright, anyway, enough delaying. Let's go here. This has a lot more. Purchasing an officer. Compare officer traits and starting skills, then recruit one that fits your strategy. Some towns amplify modifiers that raise or lower hiring costs. Iron mines for artillery, powder mills, ammunition available. Alright. Orderly. Okay, that's not bad. Elusive. Okay. Calculating. Deja vu. I don't feel like I've done this before. Okay. I'm gonna refrain. Tempting as it is to want to expand. Staff College. Hi. Casualties restored. That would be useful to have. Ooh. 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 What do you do? Okay. I know what I want to do. I'm dirt poor. What am I doing? I can do this. Okay, having you is good. And I'll take that. I will trade this pendant for a surgeon and an engineer. Okay. So, let me see. Do you work? You do. Okay. You are getting... You are getting the engineer. I have decided you're going to be the one that steps forward and takes the punishment. These two are going to be somewhat nearby. Probably should make the flag a little bit of a different color, should I? Yeah, we'll do that. Make it green. Green to indicate you're my shield. Because they didn't have teal. Damn game. I mean, the closest I get to teal is this, but that's more of a blue. Makes me a little sad. If I were desperate to mod, I could probably find a more colors mod. I'm tempted on one thing, though. You will have the surgeon. Actually, no. I take that back. You should have the surgeon, since I'm intending you to be my heavy hitting force. Okay. Okay, so let's back out of that. I think it's stable, right? Okay, fuck. Alright, well... Powder House... Earthworks. I'll have to come back for that. Yeah, you know what? Give me a basic unit of that. Let's go ahead. Quickly do this. I do need to get back into Persona 5 again at some point. We'll do that. White, black, black. Actually, no. Make that red. Red. Ha, I see. Alrighty. That's you guys pretty much set up. You know... fuck it. There. back me out of that. Save. Alright, so... I think I see another objective here. Let's go south. Oh. Patrol. Enemy patrol has been sighted. Engage whenever possible. Their ranks are poor quality. Defeating them yields a modest but vital resources. Come here. Alright. Muskets, land militia, and subsidy recruits. Alright, you Britbongs. I don't like your fish and chips. Alright, so... over there... they're sitting there looking... very... much like I would expect. Eager... study... which one was the eager one? You're eager, okay, so... over here... eager, study, eager... okay, yeah, I don't see any issues here, so... this is what we're going to do. We're going to put you guys in a sort of formation of this style. Doug is going to advance upon... God, fuck. Why is everything so hugged and tight? Alright, well, fine. We'll do it this way. It's the deployment. This really bothers me. You're going to go about this direction. We're going to advance this way. And what is with that ridiculous way? Alright. Going to go right here. And Mr. Victor Francis de Borgile is going to be chilling in the back like any good general does. And I see that he has also reinforced his bodyguard. You know, you're very blue coat for British, but I don't think you're British, are you? You're Germans fighting for the British. You know what it is? It's Saxony. It's that one little bit of Germany that the British owned, I believe? Did they own it at this time? I know there was, like, one little German territory the Brits were, Again, the English also used to own a good chunk of France, too, until the French decided, no, we will not tolerate this. How dare you? That does allow them cover, though. That's the problem. Alright, well... anyway, let's go ahead. Put you guys here. This is going to be the stupidest deployment, but at the same time, they're not going to be as accurate firing out of the forest. Oh, hi. You guys have really broken off. Alright, you know what? I want you to go in attacking columns. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Unlimber. I forgot to name you. God damn it. get one nice little volley, and then pack up. And run to the back of the line. Okay. Because high speed, but lower firepower, that's fine. You guys are just gonna chill in the back. I don't think that artillery is going to be useful if it does friendly fire. Alright. I want you to continue as you were. We're going to continuously do rear assaulting. I'm gonna point, aim, fire at them. Alright, you know what? Go ahead, go into line formation. Just like a certain British commander, we're going to bring all firepower to bear. Wait till the longest of movement speed. We'll only go on the charge if they turn around and open fire. I think we'll be okay here. Okay. Alright. Let's do this then. Since they're gonna go on the charging here. Let's do this. Flip you guys around. As a line, I want you to advance here. Now rear assault them, since their back is turned. Draw your bayonets and charge. Hitting them from behind is going to hurt them like hell. Excuse me, making my units retreat. Oh. That's fine. Alright. Move up. They're shattered. Now I want you to go back. You know what? Even throw yourself in for the fun of it. Because we're not afraid to get ourselves a little bit on the damaging side. Alright, you can back out. Where are you? You're there. Charge. All in. Charge those Brit bongs. Their backs are turned. Ha 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 ha. Get wrecked. Alrighty. Okay, so... ammunition, I think, is fine. Ow. Officer has been promoted. Select the upgrade button to level up your officer. 5 traits are max allowed. Haha. Yeah, okay. I think recruits are gonna definitely be the biggest problem here. Alright, choose a trait. What? You're a bloodthirsty one, Doug. That is what you will be. You are my bloodthirsty commander. Let's see, enduring. Firm. Ooh. I think we'll roll with firm. Firm is definitely something I would be. Yeah, especially if I'm getting charged, that'll come in handy. How long have I been at this? You know... I think I'll let the things at least replenish, so... Bit of provisions. Oof, we eat up resources, though, a lot. Alright, I'm gonna save here, so... I don't want to do anything too drawn out. Okay, that's saved over that, so... I'm gonna check this outpost out. Defenses needed. Sir, this post stands exposed. The resolutes are broken, and there's not a single gun on hand to repel an attack. The enemy has been sighted nearby. If we can spare an artillery piece of any caliber, they will provide us with surplus equipment. Field works, if we possess any in our store, would also prove a timely addition. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I will need to have to return. So that's looking like what the thing is. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this here, as this is more just checking out the game, and I started a bit late. Otherwise, this game is good. It's like the combination of a Total War game and Mountain Blade thrown in with a bit of a cartoony graphic, which is fine. I don't mind that. The customization definitely does make up for that, so even with this game being cartoony, I'd say this game is pretty damn grand. 9 out of 10 I give it so far. Yeah, not being able to pan the camera around all directions kinda sucks. Like, I'd like to immerse myself a little more with the battle. I mean, you could turn off the HUD, but... is it really that great if you can't flip the camera all around? Anyway, I might do more of this. But for now, I will say, for checking this game out, it's pretty damn good for what it was. I think $30 plus free DLC. And 1 DLC I bought, which I think was the supporter pack. So, this isn't bad. Everything feels fluent. The formations actually do things. Oh, and I forgot about this other stuff to the side, too. Shit, I'm gonna have to remember to mess with that at some point. But yeah, if you like the stream, like and sub, and follow on Kick and follow on X, and I'll see you all in the next one.